There we are. Hello, hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you all hanging out there for us. You're watching Sylvan Scholars playing cEDH. I am Fernando, also known as Bert Claymore, and tonight I'm very, very happy because we got to be joined by first-time guests, also a group that I've recently started to follow. They're an amazing crew. They play cEDH. I think they're playing every week now as a group, and I've seen a couple of the streams with friends of ours that have joined them as guests. So it's been really nice to get to see this group playing and putting cEDH out there. So I welcome That's Not cEDH team. We have Chris and Misha. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And we also have our dear friend Jeff joining us today from Command and Conquer MTG. Thank you again for being here, Jeff. Really appreciate it. And I'm going to talk last. I'm going to let everybody go ahead and introduce themselves. Please let us know, where can people find you? What are the things that you're working on? Where are you going next? If you want to shout out anybody, any other stream or any other creator, please, we welcome that. We want to know about any other people that is, any other person that is creating content out there. We want to go support them. So we want to hear about that. And finally, just let us know what you're playing. So let's go ahead and start with Misha, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for having us. We've been following you for a long while, and I know you and I have chatted a bunch, so it's really good to finally get on stream. And we'll have to have you on our stream at some point. But my name is Misha. I am one of 4 members of That's Not cEDH. We are coming up on our 1-year anniversary, actually. We all met at MagicCon Chicago, which is coming up at the end of February. And we are a group of friends that like cEDH, but don't like how difficult some people make cEDH. So we do our best to make it approachable. We like to play. We don't like being told that's not a cEDH deck. Hence our name, That's Not cEDH. So we definitely do some fringe brews. You'll see a couple tonight that some people have told us, like, really, you're playing that? That's not cEDH. So that's sort of the gist of who we are. We like to have fun. We like to make cEDH approachable and let others just kind of do what they want and enjoy the format as it should be enjoyed. So yeah, that's who we are. We stream live on Twitch every Monday, and then starting back in February, we are going to be doing every other Wednesday except in February, because February is a weird month. So I believe next Wednesday Chris is going to be streaming, but yeah, if not, you can find us on Mondays on Twitch. Yeah, and then later in the month I wanted to shout out Mod Anonymous MTG, otherwise known as Mod Anon. We are going to be streaming or guest hosting with Mod Anon on the 17th of February. So that's just a couple of things, and I will let Chris kind of fill in the gaps.
Yeah, but before Chris fill in, would you let us know what you're playing?
I suppose. I guess that's the most important part of the evening is our decks. I am playing a deck that I have been working on since this card was spoiled. It is Black Panther Wakandan King, and it does some shenanigans with 1/1 counters and some combos. So if we get to that, I will tell you all about it.
Just some combos over there.
Just a couple, yeah, just a few.
Pretty neat. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Misha. And yeah, let's hear from Chris. What else are we missing from That's Not cEDH?
Yeah. So hi, my name's Chris, aka Godzilla Big. You've probably seen me all throughout the social verse in some way, shape, or form. I'm also like man of many hats. I also do Monolith TCG events where we used to be known as Salt Monolith. We did Salt Fest back in April. Great fun, 10K, super great. Want to do another one again this year. But for That's Not cEDH, we will be in Chicago. And with that, we were actually asked to join the Learn and Play cEDH event that Lou is doing. So you should see us on Friday at varying points, either Misha, myself, Dana, or Scott, just teaching cEDH, or playing cEDH, or even learning cEDH ourselves. Because even though I've been playing this fun format since before it was even coined cEDH, I mean, I'm still learning new things every day. Like, Days Undoing's end of turn clause with an extra turn effect like Final Fortunes lose the game trigger.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and that's pretty much it. You'll see us in Chicago. If you see any of us, say hi. You know, we're down to like just say hi in chat, just anything Magic, because we're just very friendly guys. Tonight I am playing a fun thing that those that have watched the stream or know me personally, because I've been yapping about it a lot, is K9 and the War Doctor. Basically, the best way to put it is this is Jeskai Rogsai, in the sense that I'm also a breach deck, and I thought it'd be kind of funny to mimic the fastest turbo cEDH list before September, and see if, you know, hey, what kind of fun things can we do? And lo and behold, to my surprise, it actually ended up doing well, and I've been on it ever since. So I play it very religiously, as well as my Winota list that I play. And yeah, you'll see some of the lines that I do if we get to them. And yeah.
Great, awesome, good to see that. Yeah, I can say I've never played against K9 and the Doctor, so yeah, looking forward to that experience, because one of the things I appreciate the most is when my decks are facing things that I don't know about, because I learn from those experiences and I learn how to pilot better my deck in those situations. So I'm always glad to play against things I haven't played before. Thank you both for being here, really appreciate it. I'll come back to you both with a couple of questions if you don't mind, but I want to say thank you again to Jeff for being here. Thanks for signing up. Now with a new project, Command and Conquer, let us know all about it.
Yeah, thanks for having me again, Bear. Yes, I am the host of the new channel called Command and Conquer MTG. It's also a channel that's going to be dedicated to cEDH. These last few weeks I've just been going on Spell Table and just playing games with you know, just a host of random other cEDH enthusiasts, and just been having fun playing games and kind of getting content through that way of recording the games. And then hopefully soon I'll kind of start to edit through the ones that, you know, I found either the most enjoyable or I feel, you know, will be good for the channel. And then I am looking to hopefully actually having my first real I've been live streaming, but like my first actual episode that's tied to Aether Revolt. So hopefully in the coming weeks after the full release of Aether Drift, that I'll be getting some people to join me, and we all just brew some Aether Drift for cEDH, whether it's the precons or something from the actual set. So, and then tonight I am playing Sauron the Dark Lord, and it's Grixis doing Grixis things. So
Yep.
And then I will myself as well be at MagicCon Chicago. I'll be there just Saturday and Sunday, just cramming in as much cEDH in the command zone. So if you're looking to play some games of cEDH, I'll be there. And then I also will try and hit up playing some games in the content creator section as well.
Wonderful. Yeah, pretty excited about that, and yeah, looking forward to those streams, Jeff. I know I caught one or a couple of them during the day, and yeah, looking forward to those specific games for your channel that you wanna just like showcase or show off a little bit more. But yeah, definitely happy for you, and everybody should definitely go check out the links on chat. Those are their link trees, and please make sure you follow them and give them likes if you like what you see, which I'm pretty sure you will. But yeah, that leaves me to introduce what I'm playing. I will be playing the Revi Imperial Tactician. Yeah, I always want to change her name for one reason or another. This is a really cool deck. I've been playing it for already a month and a half, probably 2 months already. I've been learning, tweaking a lot. I don't even remember who I grabbed the original list from, but oh, have I been tweaking it? I've been trying to make it a little bit less controlling and more proactive, because the Revi, one thing it lacks is card draw in the command zone, which is what I'm used to by playing Blue Farm for a couple of years only. So yeah, I wanted to make it a little bit more resilient to fast and turbo decks. So hopefully I'm doing a good job. I don't know, we'll see. It's been treating me well lately, so I'm happy to keep playing it and trying it out. I will sadly not be in Chicago in 3 weeks. I'm gonna miss it, and I'm gonna miss you and everybody that's going there. I'm sure you all are gonna have just so much fun, and I'm really happy that everybody gets to be there and see each other and play with each other. That's a wonderful experience, and everybody, if you can make it to one of those conventions at any point, I would highly suggest you try to do it, even if it's just for a day or two. I know it's not cheap, and but yeah, if it's something close by that you can drive to and not spend too much money on lodging or flights, I would highly suggest that you try it. What else? I did want to ask you both, Chris and Misha, about your group, because you seem to be a very cohesive group as you play. And oh, Sarah, I just saw Sarah there. Hey there, hello, thanks for the subscription. For 4 months subscription, Sarah, thank you so much. That means the world to me. Thank you. But yeah, as I was saying, I was curious about you. The channel or the group started a year ago in Chicago, right? That's what I heard you say. But how long have you all been playing Magic for? Because that's also a big difference in how you approach cEDH. So how long have you been playing Magic for?
Yeah, I'll start, Chris, and then you can hop in after that. So what's funny about That's Not cEDH is 3 of us are actually from Chicago or live in Chicago. Chris was the out-of-towner that met us. So Chris, I think one of the reasons that we seem cohesive is that Chris knew Scott really well before we actually formed the group. And then Dano, our other host, and I are good friends, and we actually live like 2 or 3 blocks from each other. So it's sort of like 2 good groups of friends coming together. But to answer your second question about how long I've played, I remember buying cards off of a friend of mine in 6th grade under the bathroom stall because we thought it was illegal to trade cards. So this was in 1999 is when I started. And then I actually didn't really play with those until my sophomore year of high school, which would have been in 2002. Yep. But then I played all throughout high school and then put my cards into storage, then got rid of my cards and didn't pick the game back up until 2015.
Got it.
So yeah, and I've been playing off and on since 2015, but mostly on since then. So
quite a while. Awesome. That's a great story. Thank you so much, Misha. How about you, Chris?
Yeah, I've been playing Magic since the summer of 2005. So like right around the time when the core set of that time, which I believe was the 9th edition, and it was like right after Kamigawa, right before Ravnica, City of Guilds, like OG Ravnica. Yeah, a bunch of us were playing Pokemon TCG for a long time. We got kind of fed up with it because there was like, for a children's card game, as a kid, hearing the parents talk about very weird drama-related things amongst themselves, and the TO, who was also a parent, kind of just like threw us off. So we dipped into Magic, and I've played Magic up until, I want to say, maybe it was like 2006 or 2007 with Cold Snap. It was like right after Time Spiral. So we played through Ravnica, core set, what is it, 10th edition. Then we did Time Spiral block. Then we did Cold Snap, and then sometime like during that point, I think before the next set was coming out, which I think was Lorwyn. I don't remember honestly. It's been so long. but took a break. Did the fun thing that kids do where they take a break. Came back in during fall of 2012 when they were returning to Ravnica, and I was like, oh my gosh, nostalgia. Let's just go with it. And was off and on for a little bit from 2012 to 2015, and then right around 2015 is when I just stuck with it and just kept with it.
Nice.
Dipped into some cEDH around like we were doing a lot of local cEDH before I think it was even coined cEDH back then, in like 2016. And I remember like the entire format being dominated by like Memnarch and Prosh and all the weird fun, boogeymen from back in those days.
Nice.
My original thing was like I was a Boros player at heart, and I wanted to like play in these tournaments that we were doing like 1v1s at the time, full like commander ban list, and then just like I'm gonna play this Boros Voltron list and I'm gonna do well, and I got several top fours with it.
Really?
But it was always the one Prosh player and the one Memnarch player just always either stole my permanents or just sped it in front of me. So
Sweet.
Super fun though.
Nice. Pretty good. Good to know. I mean, I always like to ask that because it's different to ask people how long have you been playing cEDH for and how long have you been playing Magic for, because some really new players to cEDH have been playing since 1993, since the game started. So it really drives a different mindset.
Yeah,
I started when in like 96 with like Tempest and Visions.
Yeah, I just
and
recently.
Mirage.
Oh, that was a fun block. I wish I played during that time.
I played since then, and then took like a 10-year break in like from high school and college, and then got back into it around Rivals of Ixalan.
Nice.
And my first game of cEDH was at MagicCon Chicago with Chris. So
Yep.
Is that so nice? With a deck that wasn't cEDH, right?
No, that was
really?
was when-
Godo was still considered cEDH back then.
yeah, that was.
It still is.
I had the like best Godo draws for the first like 4 or 5 games that I played. I won like turn 2 each of those games.
Yeah.
Like my record starting cEDH was like 4-0, and then it all went downhill.
Wow, nice. Well, but that's a really nice start, and those are the kind of games that get you like motivated and hey, maybe I want to try this a little bit more, right? Awesome.
Yeah. Do you mind if I just say a quick hi to Forms by Gore, who just joined chat, and will actually be on. We'll be on our stream on Monday playing some Aether
nice.
from us.
Nice, gosh, good to know. Justin, hello, what's up? How are you? Yeah, if in case you didn't know, Justin is part of this project. He's part of the Sylvan Scholars, and he's normally here on Fridays. But it's been kind of like a wild beginning of the year for a lot of people. So, but yeah, he'll be back soon, I guess, in a couple of weeks, I think. But yeah, I'm so happy. I didn't know he was joining you all, but nice. It's Justin is one of those players that knows a lot, has been playing for quite a while. Modern player, legacy player. Yep. And
I met him through Legacy a long time ago.
There you go. And I just like playing with Justin because every time I learn something new, and he's got a very good vision of the battlefield and what turns may look like even before I know it. So it's always nice. I'm glad you know each other. The community is just fantastic. So, well, thank you all for sharing those stories. I'm really happy to have you all here. I think we're ready and anxious to get started. So, we're already turn order. We already have our very.
I thought this was a podcast. I didn't realize we were playing a game.
Let's turn it into a podcast, but for next time. I really want to play that. I really want to play.
All right. We'll play.
Yeah, we already have our very unkeepable hands. At least me, I have 4. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, let's go ahead and start. Are there any pregame actions?
No, good here.
Nothing here.
Nothing?
Good
Awesome. Sweet.
Megan.
Hey Megan, what's up?
Magic.
Thanks for being here. Solring MTG, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Joining from TikTok, really appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna go ahead and draw. And let's see what happens. Never punished. I love it. So, Yeah, I gotta start with this. I'm sorry. Tropical Island. I'll tap it for Mystic Remora.
Oh, I thought I was
Boy.
gonna say Soul Ring.
Yeah.
Passing priority, hoping it resolves. Nice.
It's good.
All good
Okay.
here.
No mental missteps.
Sweet. And then I'm gonna play a Lotus Petal after that. And if that's good, I'll move to Insep and pass.
Yeah. Lotus Petal is good here. And you've said something about a keepable hand.
I said
have four, but it's
unkeepable.
unkeepable. Yes. This might be the worst hand that I've ever tapped, so we will see how it goes. I will draw for turn. That's a hilarious card to draw. I am going to exile an Elvish Spirit Guide for green. And then I'll cast an Elvish Mystic.
Yeah, okay.
Responsible gamer. Okay, gotcha.
Assuming that resolves,
Yeah, I'm good.
Yes.
I
Here you go.
I will pass the turn.
All right.
Oh,
Love
no.
and hate to see it at the same time. I'm going to draw. Heck, I really want to keep this hand. Let's play Volcanic Island for turn, and I think I'm going to kind of join Misha on this one, and I'm going to play a 1-mana card as well called K-Mine Mark 1.
Okay. Remember what I said about mental misstep?
Oh no.
I don't have it, but would have been funny, right?
Yes.
Hey, what I'm trying to do is just bring out the best boy and, relive very fun, fateful scenes that are ingrained in my memory from Fullmetal Alchemist. But anyway,
Nah.
other than that,
You're saying you've shoved your brother in that dog?
oh no. I passed turn up to that.
All right.
I plead the fifth.
Draw. We will play this command tower and we'll just pass.
You're playing it slow. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it when Mr. Remora is like a counter spell. Okay, let me change a little bit of the music here. And let's try this. Okay, so I'll go take my turn. Trigger on Remora will go up to 1 counter, and I'll pay for that. Then I'll draw. And I love it when my deck loves me. So I'm gonna shock in this Hallowed Fountain, taking 2 life.
Oh heck.
And then I'm gonna tap that for white and cast a beautiful Esper Sentinel.
That is a beautiful Esper Sentinel.
Esper is good here.
Yeah, good here.
Sounds good. Okay, if that's okay, I'd like to attack with my fish, but I can't, so I'll move to Instant Pass.
You can attack me with your Lotus Petal and just kind of leave it on my side of the battlefield too.
There you go.
Well, if he attacks, he's got to tap sack it. So.
Oh, sorry.
All right, I'm going to draw for turn and tap my Elvish Mystic for a green and play a Soul Ring, not paying for the fish or the Esper Sentinel.
Sounds good. I will draw. And draw for Esper. Got it.
And if the Soul Ring is good to resolve, I will pass the turn.
Yeah, Soul Ring's gonna be good. No mental missteps here.
I'm ahead of the curve, but no.
Yeah.
Really are.
Soul Ring, let's go.
Well, I wanted to do something else on this turn, but there's a fish out.
There's a fish and an Esper.
Yeah, that does pose a problem, but I think, as much as I hate to do it, I think I have to do it. So I'm going to cast a Mox Amber, which means Bear can draw 2 cards.
I'll be happy to do that. You see, now
No, I
going down
know.
to 4 doesn't feel too bad.
It feels great.
I'm just waiting for Chris to wheel us.
Buddy, I want a wheel so bad. If only I had a wheel.
That could be. That could be.
I'm going to exile Simian Spirit Guide. I am going to tap the Amber for blue, tap the Volcanic Island for red. So with 2 red and a blue, I'm going to cast a Bergi, God of
Oh
Story.
boy.
I
Whoa.
Ooh.
Ugh, it's the worst.
The
I was
worst
just
Got
gonna say-
something-
Yeah.
That's good for me. I'm waiting on
Yeah.
Bear. Although
Yeah.
those 4 new
Pass.
cards.
Nope.
Yeah, it's all, I'll tap a snow. I'm not even gonna pretend not to do anything with 2 colorless mana.
Are you gonna warping whale me? Is that what you're gonna do?
Oh.
Yeah.
You wish I would. You wish I would introduce that
mean-
hot tech.
I mean, I do like nice spicy French hot tech. I am going to pass after that if everybody else is cool with it.
Yes.
At your
with that?
end step, I would like to pay 1 black for a vamp tutor,
Mm.
not paying for the fish or the esper.
Sounds good.
Sick.
I will draw 1. I will draw 2. Got it. I'll pass on Vamp Tutor. Mm-hmm.
All good here.
Alright, that's good. I will search for a card. and
I'm
put it on
smelling.
top.
I'm smelling another fish. Smells
I was
fishy.
smelling a Ristic study personally.
I'm smelling what my cat just did in the litter box, which is
Oh,
not
no.
great.
I mean, at least it happened on the in the litter box, right?
Oh, he's always good about that, but this I might need to open a window actually. if I disappear, that's why.
Nah,
He's
don't
making
worry.
some good meatloaf right now.
You're good.
chef.
We can smell it, so you do what you need.
Yes.
Okay, what did you find? While you shuffle, Jeff, I just want to say hi to Soul Ring MTG on TikTok. Thank you so much for joining us. Soul Ring MTG has been like in my radar. I think Soul Ring is from Canada, if I'm not mistaken. And one of the first things that got my attention from Soul Ring MTG was her Osgir deck, because I also had an Osgir deck. Remember that Boros deck that copied artifacts from the graveyard? And you can
Love
just
that
go
deck.
bonkers with that Oscar. Yeah, I loved it. And I followed her list and I tried to replicate it, and I did. And everybody hated me for playing that. So good memories, but pretty good deck.
Yes. Thank you, Soul Ring MTG, for making everybody hate Bear.
I will untap and draw. Let us just. We'll do this watery grave tapped. We will.
How much would it
Passing
be?
after that? Yeah.
You see
Yeah.
your passing?
Yeah.
Did you
So,
find
Jeff, did you go
yourself
for
a
the land or
land?
no?
You'll have to find out.
That
Next
is
time on Dragon Ball Z.
I hope beyond hope that you got a mental misstep after all we've talked about today.
I'm gonna pay for fish to stay just a little bit longer. And okay, let's go with. What shall I do? I'm gonna. I will shock in this breeding pool, taking 2 damage or 2 pain to life.
Must be nice.
And life's a resource. Life's a resource. And now,
I would give so much life right now for a land.
what do I want to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I
Oh,
got
yeah,
16
should
hands.
also lost 2 life.
So I think while I can, because once Sauron comes down, I won't be able to attack you, Jeff. So I'm gonna send you a little one, just a little soldier.
Alright.
For one.
Just a little soldier. Yeah.
Yeah. And if that's good, I'll move to step and pass to you.
Yeah. All right, I will untap and upkeep and draw. Let's just keep the fun going here. I'm gonna tap an Elvish Mystic, and then I am going to tap this for 2 colorless and play a Devoted Druid. And
Alert!
alert, but also any sort of mana.
True. I agree.
Yes, if that is if the Devoted Druid is good, I'll pass the turn.
Good for me.
It's gonna be good here.
Good by me, yes.
You can
My-
have the devoted druid.
My deck is. We're doing hot today.
Untap, upkeep, draw. We're going to play a Marsh Flats for turn. Sorry, Misha. I know it's salt in the wound, but we're gonna fetch for a Tundra, and then
If you only knew one of the cards I drew.
I kind of want to know, but I also that fish is really dampering things. I think I'm honestly just going to move to combat. I'll grab my Tundra in a second. I'm gonna move to combat, and you know what, Bear, you're being a little bit of a bully today. Thanks for having us on the stream, and hopefully we can come back soon. But
Am I being bullied? What?
Just kidding. I'm
For
actually
one, okay.
going to swing at you for 3 with Bergie.
Yeah, Jurgi, I love you. 1, 2, 3. Yes, taken.
And then after that, I'm just gonna go search my Tundra and pass the turn.
Sounds good.
We'll
And
untap.
for chat to understand, yes, the entire
Draw.
deck is white bordered or gray bordered due to inner sleeves.
Yes.
We'll play an Arid Mesa. We'll pay a life and crack it.
Chris actually took whiteout to all of his cEDH cards to make them white bordered.
I did the Jordan
Whoa.
Isoka special for those that know
Nice.
that great.
Grab
But did you use-
Volcanic Island.
Do you use the pen or the tape? Because there's a tape that just goes super straight.
I used a pen.
Okay,
Yes.
very committed.
Very.
Yes.
I figured, hey, you know what? I'm never selling these things. I might as well just keep it going.
Pretty good. So we got a
Cannot wait to
volcanic
get a-
island.
Yes. A very fancy stained glass
I know.
volcanic island.
I
Find
absolutely
it,
love it. It's
find it on
beautiful.
your
I want
latest
one.
set collector box.
You can actually find it from Diamond Dragon Games.
Mm.
He is the creator who made those, along with the. He also made when the Brothers War came out and they did the sketch artifacts.
Hmm.
He also did a whole set
Nice.
of the. You've seen them, Bear, of
Yeah.
the fast mana.
Nice.
Yeah, all the artifacts.
Except
Yes.
2 of them can't be used anymore.
Yeah.
Fair.
Let's see. What do I want to do? I want to do stuff, but Bear would be getting a decent amount of cards. But
If you
also want to have a blocker up at the same time. So I think what we'll do,
Yeah, because I may hit you for 1 again. Just the 1.
just the one.
I mean, seeing that Jeff played a tapped Shockland makes me think that Jeff is on ad nause.
Let's tap 1 for Dark Ritual.
Jeff is on ad nause.
Sounds good. I'd like to draw a couple of cards.
You can go ahead.
Let's see. That's 1, and that is 2. I'll pass priority on Dark Ritual.
All good here.
Yeah, Dark Red's good here.
Cool. I will have 3 black mana.
Sol Ring is saying that she needs to replace Mana Crypt and Lotus from Osgir still. That's easy.
We'll use
And Osgir,
1.
no problem.
Do what I did.
Go
Just
down
put
to-
Secret Ritual and Pyretic Ritual in.
for a Soul Ring.
Sol Ring, yeah, can I draw?
Yeah, you can draw for fish.
Okay.
And if the Soul Ring is good, I would like to use the remaining for Sauron.
Sauron.
Ugh.
Yeah, Sauron's good.
Okay, I'll take priority and hold priority for a moment just to say to Benji, you are totally fine. At least me, I haven't seen much of Ether Drift yet. I saw somebody posting one card. I totally forgot already about it. I'm so sorry. But so far, at least one card has caught my attention for it. So yeah. And this is definitely cEDH, Benji, because cEDH, it's a mindset. It's not your deck. So bring whatever you want. It is still cEDH. So
Yeah, as that's not cEDH's, you know, their whole thing on decks being, is that really cEDH?
Yeah.
So
Oops, sorry,
Sauron.
I just set my cards down face up. that's how cEDH this is.
That's
There we
cEDH.
go.
If Sauron is good, I will then pass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sauron's
I'll pass on
as
that.
good as ever.
Sauron's
sure.
pretty evil, but it's fine.
Only if he gets a ring, right? Okay, I'll go to my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, untap. Remora goes to 3. Here's the question. King. You know what? Bye, Remora. Thanks so much. I normally, just so you know, I normally keep Remora for like 4 or 5 turns. if I have the mana, I normally do that. So, but not this time. I think we're good. So let's start with mana confluence as land for turn. We want to play a Chromox. And
I will amass Orcs 1.
I forgot that about Sauron.
Yeah.
When I cast a spell, amass Orcs 1. Yep, that's gonna be it. So yeah, if Chromox is good, I'll move to imprint trigger. I think I'm gonna imprint this Whirly Tutor to it. It's exiled. So we're
Not
gonna have a
dramatic reversal.
green here. Dramatic reversal.
That would be the wrong combo.
So now 2, 3, 4. I think I'm good. I don't want that orc to grow too much. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in hand, and I'll move to my end step and pass.
All right. I will untap, upkeep, and draw. That's interesting.
I feel that.
Let's. How do we want to do this? That's not actually that interesting.
Very suspicious.
Oh, I don't have any lands. I'm gonna tap the Elvish Mystic and the Soul. I'm gonna pass the turn. Is what I'm gonna do.
But Nisha, there's no fish. You should be fine.
Yeah.
All right.
But now there's an orc army.
Yeah, I mean, I think
He's just a couple of elves.
I think Sauron is still gonna come at somebody regardless, right?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna play this Windswept Heath. I'm gonna crack the Windswept Heath and grab. You know what? Let's grab Hallowed Fountain. And then I think I'm gonna search real quick, but I think we do a fun thing, not a great thing. Where is the Hallowed Fountain? There she is. I will take 2, so I will go down to 36 total. 1 from the fetch, 2 from the ETB. Actually, that's not really an ETB. Yeah. I think, let's see, that Sauron is huge, and I have no idea what to do about that. I
Throw a dog. Throw a dog under it.
Throw a dog.
As much as I would like to throw the dog at it, what that dog do? Kind of need to do what Winnie the Pooh would do. Think.
I was gonna say, get your head stuck on a honeypot.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, for 4, we're gonna just cast the War Doctor.
War Doctor.
That'll deal with the Sauron in 7 turns.
Maybe we'll see. Depends on if there's a demonic consultation or a tainted pact that's played between now and then.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'll play the War Doctor. I forgot to mention with both my commanders. So K9 is a fun creature. The only relevant text on K9 is literally other legendary creatures I control have Ward 1.
As long as it's untapped.
As long as it's untapped, yes. And then
It is also an artifact.
Yeah.
It's also an artifact, so it does count towards the dock side.
Yes.
For
my kingdom for a dockside right now.
Yeah. 1 blue and a tap, I can make target legendary creature become unblockable until end of turn. The War Doctor has basically 2 novels worth of text on his card. Basically, whenever 1 or more other permanents phase out, he gets time counter, and whenever 1 or more cards are put into exile from anywhere, he gets a time counter. Whenever he attacks, if basically it's an attack trigger where whenever he attacks, I deal X damage to any target equals the number of time counters. So I could swing with him with 0 time counters, and because of like his attack trigger, I have to like still target something, which I think is kind of funny for commit a crime shenanigans. But yeah, and if a creature is destroyed this way, it gets exiled instead, which will feed himself. But yeah, that's pretty much it. He's a 3/5, but the time counters don't do anything else outside of just cause burn damage in some way, shape, or form. And yes, deck please.
not the other one.
Other than that, I also have a Bergie trigger, and there's a Sauron trigger, so Sauron resolved. I have a red floating until the end step of my turn. We will move to combat, and we're just gonna do a huge thumbs up because Sauron is on the board. So we're cool. Just no, we're cool.
I managed to hit Sauron.
Yes. Alright. We untap and draw.
I have no problems getting the War Doctor to 7 or more time counters and sacrificing him on his attack trigger just to kill Sauron.
Alright, let's do this. Let's tap for 3. Let's cast a Frantic Search. Not paying for Esper.
This is end of Chris's turn.
No, this is my turn.
Okay.
Okay, I'll draw 1. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll move to end step. I mean, I'll pass priority. I'll move to your end step if that's okay.
Yeah.
We can just move to your end.
So I will draw 2, discard 2. Let's discard this gemstone and this arcane signet, and then untap 3 lands. We'll play a mountain for turn. We'll tap it for 1 for a mana vault.
Sick.
And then let's go 1, 2. Yeah, I'll just go for 5.
I should have kept my fish.
I will throw an Adnaz.
Oh,
Oh boy.
surprise.
Surprise. Okay.
I knew I should have.
No cards in hand.
Got priority.
Yet.
I'm afraid I'll.
Bear, give me blue mana. I can do it.
Do you need blue mana?
I mean, this is
I need one singular blue mana.
Okay,
I can
this
do
is
it.
this is what I'll do.
Oh,
I'm gonna tap for 4 and activate the Revi from the command zone.
what a gentle.
That's outstanding.
Which blue land would you like to untap?
Take your pick.
We'll instead of doing the amber, we'll just do a land. We'll do Hallowed Fountain.
You better not be lying to us, Chris.
Oh, I'm not. If it gets
Chris
priority
casts.
order,
Yeah. Chris casts Brainstorm.
you know. But instead,
imagine?
I'm gonna keep to my word. I'm gonna pay for a blue. I'm gonna cast a Flusterstorm. The original targeting the Ad Nauseam, and then you have a Sauron trigger on top of the Storm trigger. Once the Sauron trigger resolves, all
How many
copies will go to.
Spells have been cast.
3, I think.
Uh,
4?
It should be. This should
Frantic Search,
be Frantic Search,
a Mana Vault, Ad Naz,
Ad Nauseam,
And the
Revi.
Fluster. And the Fluster.
Revi
Fluster.
was
No.
an ability.
The Revi doesn't
Yeah,
count
or
yet.
Delivery was an ability, yeah, so
Yeah,
4.
and then the
So-
Flusterstorm, so 4.
Okay.
So 4 total would be all on the Ad Nauseam.
Had not pay the 4.
Hey.
Guys, see, I
Now
told
we
you I was
get-
responsible.
Now we get to die to Bear.
Yes.
I
You
did my
fell
best.
in my trap. I mean, it's either
I
we.
also get to draw a card because my Bergie trigger resolves after your Esper Sentinel trigger.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. So I'll draw a card, and then
Yep.
you get your
And then everything
mana.
will resolve underneath that, yeah.
Mhm.
And I just have 1 red mana for the rest of Jeff's turn.
I hate to do this to you, Misha, but I am going to swing 4 at you.
I am absolutely going to take 4.
All right.
Misha,
So I will.
You gave me too much life already.
The ring tempts me. So let's bring out our cool ring card here.
hmm
So the ring bearer is legendary and can't be blocked by creatures of greater power. So we'll choose our orc army.
Yep.
And then when the ring tempts you, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw 4 cards. Well, I will discard my hand of 0 cards and draw 4 cards.
You got it.
Oh, where's my Orcish? Oh, I don't play Orcish, right?
I was going to say if Bear could have given me white mana, I could have dealt with that.
Oh, I cannot untap twice with this one.
She also can't give me white mana.
There's no way you can give me
Oh,
joy,
shit.
man.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
I will pass the turn after that.
Sounds good. Let me think. Okay, I'll go to my turn. I'll untap. An upkeep and draw. Okay. I'm so sorry, Misha. So sorry. Let me think. All right. Somebody about to board wipe us? I hope not, because I'm gonna play this Thran Quarry as my land for turn. And
I've never seen that played.
no,
Oh,
It's-
that's
yeah.
pretty.
it's beautiful
fun
in a
land.
creature deck. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta play it. Yeah, love it.
Doesn't help you on turn 1, but
True that. And then
Unless you've got an Esper or a Regavan.
yeah. Yep. Interesting.
tap 1, 2, 3, and 4. How do I make this work? 1 second. No, I just feel like I need another blocker, so I'm gonna play this beautiful bunny, Preston the Banisher.
I love Preston.
Preston is good. Reminds me of
Preston is really good.
the bunny from Alice in Wonderland. You know,
Oh yeah.
the Mad. Is it the Mad Hatter? No, one of the
No.
characters there.
I think
Yeah.
it's just the White Rabbit is what it's.
Yeah, the White Rabbit.
No, but there's a crazy rabbit at the table of the Mad Hatter when they're all having tea.
Yes.
Yeah, that reminds
I
me of
forget
that
what
one.
his name is.
Yeah, I don't know either. Already. So, I think I'll move
His name was March Hare.
March Hare. Yes.
March
Well,
Hare.
this is a rabbit. Doesn't matter. I like it. I love it. Oops. My commander wants to escape its case. Sorry. I'm keeping a bird in a case. How inhumane of me. I'm gonna move to combat. The Sarm fly?
He does not.
It's not
Sauron
flyer,
is many
right?
things, but not a flyer.
I'm gonna send the Revi at Jeff for 2.
2.
Mm-hmm.
And
March
you
Hare.
cast something, right? So
I did cast my Preston, yes, indeed. So you got that. And then, yep,
I'll take 2.
perfect. On damage, the Revi is gonna untap something. I
You
think
can
I'm gonna
untap my mana vault.
let
True.
me. Maybe in a couple of turns, I may help you with that.
I could
Maybe.
tap my devoted druid in response to that, and you can untap my devoted druid.
You still won't get a white. You won't get a white. I'm sorry.
And then Misha would cast Veil of Summer and draw his land.
I'm gonna untap. Oh wait. Which one do I need?
The irony of this all is that I am going to draw a land, and it's going to be colorless.
Oh no. Misha, no.
Please don't say it. Don't say it. Don't jinx yourself.
Quarry. Play Thran Quarry.
1, 2, 3. Okay, moving on to second main. Do we want to make that orc a little bit bigger?
I mean, no matter what we do, it feels like she's gonna get hit.
Yeah, no matter what we do, it's going to hit.
Sans, it's a 6 mana value card. That's a lot.
It is.
I think I'm gonna tap these for 3, taking 1 damage from Confluence. 1, and 2 of them are going to be green. I'm gonna cast an Enduring Vitality. So that way,
that's
creatures I
Enduring
control
Vitality.
will be mana dorks too, and it's a good blocker. So yeah, with that, I'll move to my N7 pass.
Alright. I will untap, upkeep, and draw.
Pity hop.
1, 2, 3, 4. Do we honestly? I almost have to do this. I am going to tap for 3 and cast a Staff of Domination, just because I can pay 5 next turn and draw with it.
Nice.
Sounds good. Can I draw?
I will pay the Esper Sentinel.
All right. Yeah. Fair. That's fair.
Is Staff good?
Staff is good.
You know what, Misha? Since you're threatening with drawing cards, yeah, I'll pass.
With that, I'll pass the turn.
Hot dog. Untap. Upkeep.
Hey, it's
Draw.
a doggy. Don't call him a hot dog. It's a doggy.
I'm going to play this Misty Rainforest for turn. I'm going to... Bear, how many cards are in your hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just 6.
6. I have to be responsible. Let's tap So we're gonna cast a Chrome Mox, trigger Bergie, trigger Esper Sentinel, trigger Sauron. Esper Sentinel will trigger first. I'll pay the Esper Sentinel with the Hallowed Fountain.
Okay.
And then Sauron will resolve. You have too many cards in hand. I got, just a lot of cards.
Yeah. 6 is a lot of cards.
6 is a lot of cards. And then, yeah, Sauron's good. I have a Bergie trigger, so I have a floating red, which I want to know with here. Is Chrome Mox good to cast, or to resolve, I mean?
Good for me.
Yeah, yeah,
Alright,
good.
If it's good to resolve, I'm going to pitch Final Fortune, giving it so it only has access to red mana, which will trigger the War Doctor, giving me 1 measly time counter.
You could hit the Esper.
We are going to move to combat. I have Bergie red mana still, so it's going to remain until then. If combat is good, I'm sorry, Misha, I'm going to swing at you for 3. Only because I can't guarantee Bear's not going to do a double block situation on my doctor.
I could block if I wanted to.
You could. You really could. I'm very, very. I'm quivering in my boots.
I'm gonna take. No blocks.
So it's an attack trigger. With the attack trigger,
Yep.
I will have the War Doctor target the Esper Sentinel for 1 damage.
Okay.
Just know, I could block.
That's very true.
That is a good target. Esper Sentinel will take 1 damage and die.
Do you want to float mana before it dies?
And then,
Nah.
if it would die this way, it gets exiled instead. So I will get a trigger on the War Doctor, putting a time counter on him.
All right, move to combat damage.
Yeah.
All right,
Take 3.
got it.
I believe in you, Misha.
I'm gonna die to commander damage this game.
From somebody's commander. Then post combat main, I'm going to. Chrome Mox for red.
Benki. My god.
Tap
Benji.
Tundra.
You're now and forever will be called Benki.
Windfall. Trigger Bergie. Trigger
Ooh.
Sauron.
Interesting. I should have floated that mana. Misha, I should have heard you.
He could have
Alright.
silenced in his combat.
I'm just trying to live. I'm just trying to live vicariously through everybody by telling you to use your mana.
No, you're totally fine. Okay, so that's a windfall, right? Can I get a count
Yeah.
on hand size? I got 6.
I have 4.
Card in hand.
I have 4.
Okay.
But I could get rid of something and be down to 3.
True. And
I mean,
Bear
you-
could just remove his entire hand and be down to 0.
You're gonna, you're gonna lose it anyway. So, windfall priority on you, Jeff. I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do have one thing I can play. I'm trying to figure out what to hit.
Before we get to the windfall, is the Bergie okay to resolve first?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you
everybody's
got
cool
it.
with that then.
Yeah.
I will have 1 floating red.
And thank you for that. Not many Bergie players
Yeah.
allow priority on the Bergie trigger, so thank you for that.
Yeah, I've been playing Bergie for the last 14 plus months now, so it's like really Bergie cast spell Bergie trigger. Okay, cool. Is Bergie trigger good? Do you want to respond to the Bergie trigger or do you want it to resolve?
No, that's awesome.
Do this. We'll tap for 3. We'll float 1 colorless. It's not really gonna matter, but let's attempt to abrade the Bergie.
Interesting.
I can't hit the commander, unfortunately.
That's actually a good
because he's
move.
got a big butt.
Honestly, I'm okay with the. So I have a Ward 1 trigger. Because
Yes,
Oh.
I'll use the colorless.
Okay. Cool.
floating
Yes.
to pay for ward.
Yeah, that is fine. Bergie can die. I'm okay with that.
Sounds good. Oh, wait. Will the War Doctor get time counters from us discarding?
No, because nothing goes into
Oh.
exile.
Oh,
And the way the
Yeah.
wording is for it is like, hypothetically, if there was a rest in peace out and we all pitched our hands, he would only get one time counter because he specifically says one or more cards.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
The way the things that get around that to where he gets like one after the other is like things like Cascade, because they like check every card that's going in.
Each time. Okay.
Yeah, Demonic Consultation, the first 6 will give him a counter, and then every card after that will give him a counter. Tainted Pact, every card will give him a counter. Stuff like that.
Got it. Okay. Sounds good. Okay.
Necro, everyone gives him a counter too, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
Necro is
those are
crazy.
pretty good. So yeah, I have no responses to Windfall.
I have no responses, but I will show you what I'm sitting on.
Let's see that.
I'm pitching.
So I'm pitching a Drannith Magistrate, an Eternal Witness. The card that I drew when I was like, I really need a land, was a Crop Rotation.
Oh.
And then if I had a white mana, I won the game. So
Yeah. I had a
What?
weird feeling that was going to be the case.
yes.
For me, it was an Animate Dead, a City of Brass, and a Breach.
I just had a dress down.
Nice. I had 2 lands, and then I had Mockingbird, Neoform, Grim Monolith, and Grand Abolisher.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's so good thing
That is-
getting rid of Bear's hands.
Yeah.
I had
I
a
mean, getting rid of your breach for now also, but
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
draw 7? Or draw 6, I mean?
6.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to tap my Volcanic Island for blue, and I'm gonna cast my own Mystic Remora.
All right. Yep.
Yeah, that's good for me.
I got a response on that.
Yeah,
A mental misstep.
you could mental misstep. That is very true.
2 life for mental.
Yeah, you got it.
You gave it to me. You gave it to me.
I gave it to you. You're correct. I did. I
have to use it.
I don't regret it. I'm going to. Let's see.
Can you windfall again?
I wish I drew into another wheel. That would have been
Another
funny.
mulligan. You're going down to 2 now.
Yeah, right. With the red, and I'm going to tap the Mox Amber for blue. I'm going to cast a Desperate Ritual.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Desperate Ritual for 3 red mana, if that's cool with everybody. Sauron trigger will go, and everything will be fine with that.
Yep.
Sauron's going to get 2 more from me, unfortunately, because I kind of need to progress its board state a little bit. So for 2 red that are floating, I'm going to cast a Talisman of Creativity.
Yep.
And then if the Talisman is good with everybody, I'm going to use the remaining red floating mana and tap my Talisman for colorless and cast a Talisman of Progress.
Gosh, I miss my Remora.
I know, that's why I was like, I was trying to think, but I guess never mind. And then if Talisman of Progress is good with everybody, I'm, going to pass the turn.
Alright, so we will untap. Draw. Alright. We'll take a damage from the vault. Let's do a Mox Diamond, pitching a Bloodstained Mire if Mox Diamond is good.
Good here.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, good here.
We'll do a blue for a Mystic Remora.
Okay, I'd like to recast my Mental Misstep from the graveyard with my special host abilities.
You should save.
Yeah.
You should save it for when I somehow cast a Mystic Remora next turn.
I'm gonna respond to that.
All right. You're gonna
it
sack
is-
your Lotus Petal for a swan song?
I would
Bear has
love
access to two mana with his creatures as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
This
he
have
does.
summon sickness.
Oh, they do. That's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
oh yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, the only one I was potentially able to float mana from was the Esper, and I didn't. So
It would
I'm
have been fun by
gonna
now. So
crack Lotus Petal for a white, and I would like to cast an Enlightened Tutor.
Enlightened Tutor is good with me.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll go
good.
search. I'll go search for an artifact or an enchantment. What could it be?
Something
We'll see.
to sack to Sauron's ward trigger.
I
An
wish.
artifact or an artifact creature.
Legendary artifact, or it's probably a ring, you know.
Or
Something
potentially
that-
a Mox Opal, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a chromatic orrery.
Close enough.
Still. So yeah, that's
I
my
don't-
response
For some reason,
to.
I don't think he wants to sack that.
Yeah.
You never
Something's
know.
telling me something. Yeah.
something.
Got a little hunch.
It's your I'll pass on Remora. It's good.
All right. Let's go to combat. We're gonna send the orc army at you, Chris, since you did a lot of stuff last turn.
You know what? That's perfectly fine. How much life am I losing?
So ring bearer trigger on attack. Correct? Is that how the ring?
Yeah, it's it'd be an attack
Mhm.
trigger.
So
Oh, yes.
it moves to the next one, which would be I draw a card then discard a card. Draw, and we will discard this. Talisman of Indulgence. 13.
I will be taking 13 like a champ. Thank goodness that's not commander damage.
Yes. And then second trigger, when the ring tempts you, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw 4 cards. I am not going to discard my hand this time around.
I wonder why.
That sounds
Huh.
respectable.
Interesting.
So Jeff, on your build, is Sauron attacking not a viable option? And not what you need it for?
Not what I need it for.
Got it.
It is
Okay.
a mass trigger and a draw engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. But it's also a 7/6. I mean, you know, for example, with
Yeah.
Cram would be used to attack regardless. You know.
Mhm.
So I was curious. Okay, good to know. You don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
I've got those flash death touchers over here.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
So
know it
what?
was a sliver deck.
So
You don't even know what this deck is. So far,
No,
I've played
not yet.
elves.
Not yet. Exactly.
What?
Pinky goes Pinky some wheelies.
Benji will now always be Benki.
Yeah. Pinky Wheeler.
We'll go for 2 for a talisman of creativity.
All of you and your
Mhm.
talismans.
Yes.
Why don't you all do
Yeah.
something original?
We just grew up watching Jackie Chan adventures and we all love the talismans.
I did too, yeah. But you know, I watched it in Spanish, so maybe a little bit different.
I was always
I'm
wondering like,
gonna.
what they would have him grandpa chanting when he was going like Numo Guegui Fighty Sao.
I don't remember. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna tap for a black and a red and cast a Diabolic Intent.
Diabolical.
sacrificing the orc army.
Oh man, I wish he'd sacked it before he attacked me with it.
Is diabolic intent good?
I'm
It's gonna
thinking. I'm
It's gonna be
thinking.
good for me if it gets to me.
So that's search to hand, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You got
Sacrifice as the cost.
You got 3 in hand. I mean 3 mana open. Is that the talisman that gives you blue and black?
Blue and red, and command tower.
There's a breach in the yard too.
There is.
There's since he's playing Grixis, there's only one thing I can think of he could grab to put Breach back in to either his hand or library. I don't remember if there's anything in those colors that can bring anything to hand.
Well, since there's
They don't have the
no.
luxury of like green or white.
No.
Yeah, if this was on white, we would be in trouble.
Yeah, I'll let it. Yeah, I'll pass priority.
You can always respond to what it grabs.
It's true.
Yeah,
unless what he grabs is something he can't counter.
Yeah, all good here.
But
All
yeah,
good?
it's good here.
All right.
There was a Netflix remake of Breaking Bad a couple of years ago that was in
Really?
Spanish. It was fully in it was a full remake done in Spanish, but it was acted sort of like a Spanish like soap opera. So like all
Really?
the acting was just way over the top, and
Oh my
there were like
gosh.
sound effects, and it was just really bad. Yeah, Walter Blanco.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is funny. That is so funny. No, I've never even heard of that. But now I'm curious just to hear the accent that they use.
Yeah.
I really hope it wasn't Mexican.
It still is on. Yeah, it still is on Netflix. I'm taking a look.
But with a Spanish title, right?
All right.
Yeah. Yeah,
That is
Spanish.
good.
Yeah, Spanish language fully. So.
Wow.
I would like to tap for 2 blue, taking a damage from the talisman for a Thassa. And then
Yeah.
holding priority for a black.
Well, no,
demonic
wait.
consultation.
You hold priority on the
Or-
ATB.
Yes,
Or-
on the
unless you want to
ATB.
respond to your own casting.
No, to the ATB.
Okay, so on casting of Thassa, that is insane. Well, Chris, I'm hoping you got something on those 2 cards.
So I can't counter anything. The most I can do is like bounce the Remora to hand so he draws those cards.
So
And I can gift Misha a fish while doing it.
let me respond and then you'll decide.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cast Force of Will on Thassa, exiling this blue card, Fairy Mastermind, and paying 1 life.
I'll get a word
Fish
after
trigger
on that one.
Yes. But yeah.
and fish trigger.
Yep, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
You get it?
So then. So then, how does this work with demonic consultation? I guess. 'cause I'm not-
So if Thassa's Oracle resolves, the ETB happens, and with the ETB you would hold priority and cast Consultation. But since Thassa's Oracle is on the stack as a spell, you could do one of 2 things. You could cast the Consultation to grab interaction if you have like a backup piece like Tainted Pact, or if you have interaction in hand, just by all means go for it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Was that your
well,
question, Jeff? Was that what you're trying to?
Yeah, like how did it work with the consultation and Thassa?
Yeah. Yeah, the
Because
thing
I
is that
thought it was. I guess I thought it was you cast Thassa and then you hold priority.
So
into
what?
demonic.
So yeah. So what you would want to do in this case is you would cast Thassa's. If Thassa's Oracle resolves on the ETB trigger, that's when you would hold priority and cast your demonic. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah. Because the last thing you need is like casting demonic
yeah.
consultation on top of it while you're casting it, and then like let's say Thassa's countered, and you're like, oh no, my entire library's gone now.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and we'll attempt to Swan Song.
Swan Song and that. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I have to pass on Swan Song.
I'm good with Swan Song.
Let's see. You have what, 2 cards left in hand, Jeff?
2 cards left.
I'm trying to think. Because I have an Into the Flood mon. I'm trying to think if I should put the Mystic Grimoire back in the hand, but honestly, I think that would help you more than hinder. I'm gonna pass on this one as well.
Yeah,
What's up,
I've got a quick question for Bear, actually.
Yeah.
If you had access to 1 mana, would you be able to do anything here?
No. I would be out of answers after this.
Okay.
Yeah. So Swan Song resolves. I'm gonna get a bird.
Yes. And now Thassa resolves and enters. I have no mana to do the thing. For X's devotion to blue.
So yeah, you would
I currently have 3? 4, yes.
Yeah, 4.
Put 1 on top and the rest on the bottom.
Yep.
You can, I think it's up to 1 goes on top if you want, but depending
Yeah.
on what you have, I mean.
While he's doing that, the Spanish Breaking Bad is Colombian, and it's called Metastasis.
Really? Oh
And
my gosh.
It is a shot-for-shot remake of Breaking Bad. So
I'm gonna find it because I'm based now in Colombia at the moment.
yeah.
So it's gonna be so fun to watch it, and then I'm gonna ask my friends around here if they've seen it because yeah, I love Breaking Bad. It was amazing.
All right, I am good to resolve, and after that, I shall pass the turn.
Okay. Did you leave the one on top or?
Yes, I left 1 on top and put the
Okay.
rest on the bottom.
Sounds good. Alrighty. Okay. I'll move to untap. I will draw unknown magic card. So you still have the Orc army growing. Oh,
Yep,
It's only a 1/1 right now. So
it's only a 1/1 now, right now.
It's baby right now.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta go for it when you gotta go for it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Yep,
honestly thought you were trying to go for the getting the breach back, but completely forgot Thoracle was a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I drew into it from the Orc army attack.
Okay.
Play Gemstone Caverns as land.
This is perfect. I'm watching your stream right now, and it's currently in an ad for me, and it was an Aether Drift ad.
Oh, was it?
It's
Yeah.
funny, yours is for Aether Drift, mine's for Progressive.
Mine's got a bunch of little kids at a hospital.
That is funny. It's gonna end in 10
Subaru
seconds.
loves to help.
Yeah.
It's a card ad. More Aether Drift.
So I'm thinking.
Except it never showed a car once, it just kept showing little kids.
And then like the Subaru logo, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I love when they do that type of stuff. Like, wait, I didn't realize this card
4,
commercial.
6, 7. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to put a chromatic Ori on the stack.
I need to remember.
Fish trigger.
Fish trigger. Yes, you got it.
Chromatic Ori. pay 5.
This is yeah.
Oh,
This is
okay.
part of your combo, isn't it?
It could combo. It could combo if I need one more piece.
Yeah.
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 Which is not this one, I promise.
Or is good with me.
Very good. Jeff,
Yeah,
good with you?
here.
Yep, good with
Sounds
me.
good. Okay, then
Orc army gets bigger.
true. So here's what I'll do. I'm gonna move to combat. Chris, any unblocked tappers? I mean, untapped blockers?
Just K9 right now. Just K9.
Is K9? Okay, so I'll move to combat. I'm gonna send. I don't see anything there. These two. Thinking. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I'm gonna send all of them. So I'm gonna send the Revi and the Revi and my bird. The Revi is going at Jeff. The 2/2 bird is going at Chris.
Mm-hmm.
I think Vitality and Preston are going at Misha.
Okay.
Alright, I have to think.
Yep. No blocks from me.
Before declare blockers.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
In response to the attack.
Yeah, I have to do this in a weird way.
You know you're not playing Timna, right, Bear?
I know.
He's just playing TNT
saying-
without the T.
Yeah.
You're saying I should have sent it all to Chris? Is that what you're coming to?
I mean, I am a Grixis player. I totally get it. All right, so I need to think. Do I attempt to go after the Orrery, or do I attempt to go after the Derevi? I think. Yeah. All right. I'm going to tap my Talisman of Progress for blue mana, taking 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attempt to cast a Into the Flood Maw. I'm going to gift Misha a tapped fish, and I'm going to target the Chromatic Orrery. So it'll return target creature and opponent controls to its owner's hand. If the gift was promised, instead return target non-land permanent and opponent controls to its owner's hand.
Yeah.
Mystic
Okay.
trigger and Sauron trigger.
You can draw, and Sauron will resolve. At least for me, if it's cool with everybody else.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty good. So, thinking. Let's gonna go back to my hand. Yeah, that sounds good. Going back to my hand. Resolving.
All right.
Yep. All good here.
And then I'll take the, was it 2 damage from the swan you said?
2 damage from the swan, yes.
Okay, yeah, I declare no blocks. If there's no
Yeah.
blocks with anyone
Yep.
else.
No blocks here.
5 over there,
So I'm taking-
and then
Yep.
2 to
I took
Jeff.
my 2. Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, so with that, what I'll do is I have 4 untapped triggers. I feel like I'm gonna have to untap 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. Yep. So so those are my untap triggers. And then, yeah, move to second main. Let me think. Yeah, let's just give one more to the Orc Army. Tapping. Thranquari for a green. I want to cast a Delighted Halfling. And if that's
Cool.
okay, I'm moving to end step and pass.
Gotcha. Cool. I am going to untap and do something that I have not done all game.
Play a land.
I'm gonna play a land.
Congratulations. Let's all
We
have a
did it.
toast for Misha.
If I had one. No, I'm joking. I will play a Cavern of Souls
Oh, nice. Not a bad one.
Ooh.
on human. On human.
Unhuman.
Yes. Then I am going to tap the Cavern of Souls for a white, tap the Devoted Druid for a green, and cast my commander, Black Panther Wakandan King.
Yeah, Black Panther's good.
Yep, uncounterable.
Do by me.
Black Panther is a 2/2 first striking human noble hero. And says, whenever Black Panther or another creature I control enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target land I control. And then he has a second ability that's pay 3 colorless. Move all +1/+1 counters from target land I control onto target creature. If one or more +1/+1 counters are moved this way, I gain that much life and draw a card.
Sounds good.
So, yep, his trigger, I am going to put a +1/+1 counter on this Cavern of Souls. That is a fish creature. I am then going to tap the Elvish Mystic for a green and tap the Soul Ring for 2, and I will play a Sylvan Library.
Fish trigger and Orc Army.
Yep.
Fish is good with me. Orc Army is good with me. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Sylvan Library, I'll pass priority on.
I pass on Sylvan.
Pass as well.
Cool. I will move to combat and then move to second main and pass my turn.
Alrighty then. Untap. Oh wait, actually, at the end of your turn, I lied. Yeah, at the end of your turn, I'm going to crack this Misty Rainforest. I'm gonna go down to 19. He's tapped. I'm going to grab Thundering Falls, and it'll enter tapped. I just have to find it. Where are you, Thundering Falls?
I doubt I'm gonna get to see the Sylvan Library draw my cards, but
Honestly, I have one card in hand. I doubt I'll even see.
Now it's on
My
Jeff
next
because
rotation.
Jeff's the fish owner,
That's
yes.
true.
the fisherman.
Fish owner. The fishmonger, if you will.
Sauron the Fishmonger.
Perfect. I love it. And in true Lord of the Rings fashion, Sauron the Fish Lord. All right, so we're gonna do the first trigger. I will put this mana confluence in the graveyard. Now we go to my turn. All right, give me a wheel. Never mind, close enough.
Wow, Will would be amazing right now.
Yeah, Wheel would be so good.
I think I have no choice but to do this. I have to move to combat. I'm moving to combat if combat's good with everybody.
Yes, no effects.
I'm going to swing the War Doctor over at Bear for 3. On the attack trigger, I'm going to have it target the Enduring Vitality for 3 damage.
Okay, no effects.
It'll die and then get exiled instead, since it was a creature that died this way, and I will get a time counter.
Return to battlefield. Which one takes precedence? Which replacing effect?
Let me see. And let me hold on. Let me see what Enduring Vitality like reads.
Nap,
When
right?
it dies, if it was a creature, return it. Oh, that's interesting.
What does a War Doctor say?
So War Doctor says if a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile it instead. Enduring Vitality also says if it was a creature, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control.
Oh,
As an
okay.
enchantment.
Okay, but no, I think yours takes precedence because yours says if it dies, it's exiled instead. And for this one to become an enchantment, has to die first, but it's not really dying. I think.
Right, it's not really touching the graveyard essentially.
Yeah.
Because the way the wording is, if a creature dealt damage this way would die, it gets exiled instead. So, and with the way Enduring Vitality is worded is when it dies. So when it dies means when it touches the graveyard. But with War Doctor's ability, it doesn't ever touch it. Okay.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I can also like reach out to judges too, like in the aftermath, and be like, oh, this was correct or this was not correct, and make it a learning.
John, ¿cómo estás? Hola, hola. Buenas. ¿Cómo vas?
Other than that, yeah.
Yo aquí sobreviviendo con Derevi.
Unless you have any blockers.
No, I was gonna block with that, but you're not letting me, so I'll take 3.
Sorry, friend.
Nah, it's good.
Other than that, yeah, I have nothing else I can do on my turn. I'm gonna pass.
Alright, we will untap. We'll take a damage from the vaults. We will draw.
Get closer
play
to people to target Sauron.
Blue Delta, Pay a Life, crack it, grabbing.
Here you go, Megan. Assuming of the fish.
Underground Sea.
Yes.
Underground
Oh
Sea.
yes, and sorry, we'll pay for fish. I forgot the fish trigger.
Judge, I'm gonna call a judge now.
Judge, he's passed his upkeep. He's done 3 game actions. He didn't pay for the fish. It should die. No, it's fine. It's okay.
Alright. Let's go like this. Let's tap for a blue. And I'm going to cast a Chain of Vapor.
Oh, tainted practice in hand.
Yes.
Do you wait.
What is the target for
target,
the
yes.
Chain of Vapor? Yeah.
Target is Thassa.
Yeah, I imagined as much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 whole mana available. I have to pass on the chain. You know the card I have in hand, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have nothing on my side, so I don't know what Misha's got going on. Oh, Misha said yes. All right, you got it.
Cool. We'll return. We will not sacrifice the land to copy.
Ah, darn! I thought you wanted to continue the chain.
We will tap for 2 blue and bring out the Thassa again.
I believe Thassa's Oracle is going to be able to resolve.
I'll pass.
If that resolves on ETB, I will hold priority.
Wait one second.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell the table, and it's not gonna matter because I don't think this will help anybody. But I have a Noxious Revival in hand. If like giving you back your Force of Will or anything from your Graveyard Bear, and you could draw it, but I don't think it's possible.
For me, wait.
It goes to top of library. So
Yeah.
Oh darn! Yeah, honestly,
I don't
have
have
a
a way to draw.
but I don't have a way to draw.
All right. So I'm good to go to
Yeah,
priority
Yeah.
and demonic consultation, naming Black Lotus.
You got GG's.
You're right.
Yeah.
You never cast the demonic consultation after all. You're right.
No.
Yeah.
You
I
kept it.
swan
That is so
songed.
true. Oh my god, that is so true. I miss that so
Yep.
bad. Dang it.
Yeah,
Good
All I
job.
had was Arcane Signet that I drew into.
Good win. Good win.
Gems.
Yeah. So it was 2 artifacts, a Valley Flood Caller and Chain, and I was like, oh, I'll do the Valley Flood Caller, but I was like, wait, no, I'll just put Chain back on top, and I could just return Thassa
Yeah.
to my hand.
Yeah.
Good game.
Yeah.
Folks, good game.
So Chris, bouncing the Ori was the right move because
Yeah.
with the untapped triggers, I would have been able to draw at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 times 4, 12 cards.
Yeah, and it was also the if I bounce the Derevi, you could just have used the Ori to just re-add her to the battlefield for the activated ability, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
no, I think the Ori is the correct play, even if I'm trying to like see my next turn if it gets me anywhere.
Definitely.
So,
Yeah, no, that was exactly the right move. Absolutely. Awesome,
game.
awesome game. Yeah, perfect, friends.
Yeah.
Hey, I know we started a little bit late. That's my fault. I'm happy to play one more if you feel like it, and if not, I'm happy to call it a night as well. I don't know, what are your responsibilities?
my responsibility is I'm here. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to play another game after the way that first game went for me.
I
yeah, I'm
know.
down to play another one.
How about you,
Although
Jeff?
I say, yeah, Jeff.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think I'm gonna, with Sauron doing his thing, I'm gonna switch it up.
Oh heck.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
I even with how that started, I was still 1 white mana away from just going for the win on like turn 2,
Yeah.
I think.
That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
So-
yeah. Yeah, I was right about the alert with the devoted druid, right? I was so right about it.
Yeah, I was playing it because I needed mana, but I did have the Swift reconfig in hand, so
Yeah. I know it.
with the Staff of Domination in hand as well. So it was
I imagined.
Yeah,
it was close.
I had a turn 1 windfall, and that turn 1 fish really said no to that plan. I was like, you know what? I'll just play the long game.
Well, I think it almost
right.
worked out for you. You almost got it, I think.
I honestly don't think so. Like I just tried my best.
Yeah, my opening, I played it a little slower because my opening hand was Tutor, 3 lands, Adnaz, and Dark Rift.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
If
those are the
the
things, too.
fish wasn't out, I probably would have gone a lot faster with the Adnaz. But I didn't want to give Bear too much.
That's fair, yeah.
Isha, you're going first.
Hey,
The question is, do I want to keep this hand? I don't think I keep this hand.
Let's see.
I think I do keep this hand.
Already? First 7?
It is better than anything I looked at last game.
It's a turn 2 Swift reconfiguration devoted druid combo.
Yeah. Who said anything about turn 2?
Oh, sorry guys.
Do you mind if I do a very quick bio break?
Absolutely no. Go ahead. If anybody needs to take a break, please feel free to do so. Friends in chat, we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Don't go away. do.
We'll
Please
go after
do.
Dragon
Just talking
Break.
about sponsors that aren't sponsors. Here's the Jewel Lotus and the Mana Crypt.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Yes. That.
We're all starting with those on the battlefield, right?
Yeah. Savannah, Bayou, Scrubland, Tropical Island.
Those are really pretty.
Yes. Diamond Dragon Games, you can find them on Instagram. Etsy is where he sells them at, but yes, they are. Usually I'm not one for buying proxies, but when they're like custom made like that, obviously, I'm alright pitching out to support and not just someone using like a mtgproxy.com or some other website like that.
Since we're doing a show and tell, I just want to show off that one. But this is the one I got an answer.
Nice.
What about the Jun Fund mana trackers?
Oh yes.
Ooh.
The Gun Fund, not sponsor of Bear, Claymore, or us. But we do
No.
actually
I
have
like
a
those.
sponsor, and the sponsor
Cuddy.
is Gravity, because without Gravity, we wouldn't be doing this. And inertia.
What about not sponsored but friend of the channel? Infinite tokens.
Yeah.
If Megan has sponsorship opportunities, I would do this in a heartbeat. I think, but then again, I think that's would be everybody. This is like, sponsor me. I want to show you off.
Absolutely.
She's a delight.
to 4 mana last game, and I am
Yeah.
almost there already.
Yeah.
If the mana roll is good, I will pass.
Yep, sounds good. I will draw. It's not bad. I'm gonna play this Savannah. I'm copying Misha because he's a good player. Need to mimic good players. And tap this
I thought I was
for
gonna-
white. And cutting Esper Sentinel.
I'll trade you my armor elf for the Esper Sentinel.
Esper is
Got
good.
it.
Yeah, Esper's all good here.
Sounds good. Okay.
And that's it.
Very good. Hey, Prime Shifter, thank
Alright.
you so much for the feedback. Yeah, I already brought down the music. I hope that's better. Thank you.
Yeah, let's just do this now. We're gonna play this Mana Confluence, and we're going to tap a Mystic Remora.
Yeah, I get a
That would've
draw.
That would have been nicer before.
Drawing from
Yeah.
Mystic. I mean, from
Well-
Esper.
Yep, you get to draw from Esper.
That's good.
If the fish is good with the homies, I am down
It
to
is.
passing the turn.
All right, untap, upkeep, and draw. Let's play a Cavern of Souls, naming human.
Not here.
How do we want to do this? I'm gonna tap for green. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Green, green, and colorless, and cast an Enduring Vitality.
It is a creature.
That's gonna be good here.
Yep.
If the Enduring Vitality is good, I will tap the Arbor Elf for white and cast a Deafening Silence.
May I draw?
Ooh, I love it. May I draw as well?
You both may draw.
Heck yeah. I will draw first, and then Bear can draw.
Got it.
Deafening Silence onto Jeff.
It's good for me.
Good by me.
You're good.
Cool. All right. I have no cards in hand, and I will pass the turn.
I will untap. I will draw. Ooh.
Yeah, this art is just sick, and it's gorgeous in foil.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tap 2 to Wizard Cycle. Ha, take that, Deafening Silence.
Got him.
What? Already? My gosh. Yeah, you got it.
I mean, unless you're gonna stifle it, Bear.
Not on this deck. If I have blue farm, definitely.
Stifle should be played more in cEDH. There's my hot take.
Right now,
True.
yeah. A lot of people are missing on that because the way new sets are coming through, there's a lot of effects that you need a stifle for.
Yep.
Bear grabbing a Archmage Emeritus.
Oh, boy.
And
Is that the
Nice.
Hermit?
Somebody wants to draw some cards. That's
Yeah.
the Magecraft draw card.
yeah,
Yeah.
whenever you cast or copy instant sorcery, draw a card.
Yeah. There's the I think it's a blue stifle that counter target 0 CMC artifact or ability, something like that.
Oh, that's an old card.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play my one non-creature spell for turn, it being a not so useful at the moment Mox Opal.
Mhm.
Not paying for fish or Esper.
Sounds good.
Because
Yes.
I'm hoping that both of you can also help with getting rid of that Deafening Silence.
Why would anybody want to do that?
I love that it's
need to-
on the table. I love that it's here.
I mean,
I
it's
need
it's
it.
great for you.
Yeah,
I will pass the turn after that.
that's good. Untap upkeep. I don't need to pay for Esper Sentinel. Good. Okay. So. Let's do this. What do we have there? Oh, that's a mana confluence. Love it. I'm gonna play
Yep, you got
Exotic
Rainbow.
Orchard. Then,
Yeah. The card I was thinking of is Consigned to Memory.
Saint Mem.
Ah.
Yes.
That should
Such a
be
good
played. Yeah, more than it is.
What do I do?
I think it sees play in because that's from Modern Horizons 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
I believe it's seeing play in at least Modern.
hmm
Tap 2 for
What is it?
Marvin
Consigned
Mother's
to
Mimic.
memory?
Yeah. Marvin. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on how Marvin is played.
I think,
And you can replicate one on it too.
Yeah.
yeah, I love
Marvin
it.
is
It's
Marvin's good.
in this deck in particular, pretty good because
Yeah.
I get to copy Emile's ability if she's on the
Yep.
battlefield,
Mm.
or any mana dork. Yeah, anyway,
Yeah.
it's pretty good. If that's good, I'll pass the turn.
All right. I will just pay for the fish because that's all I can do with my mana right now.
That's what we do.
Cry indefinitely.
I think. Did you take 1 damage when you cast it last turn?
I should have. Yes, I did last turn. I do it now as well.
Yeah.
So I should be at 38.
Got it.
I'm gonna lose 2 more, and I'm going to cast a Gataxian Probe targeting Misha.
I have no cards in hand.
Oh, you have no cards in hand? I thought you had more cards in hand.
Yeah.
Let's do target player's hand. I mean, it doesn't hurt. Let's do Orvar. Let's target Orvar.
So
You should be able to block everybody on stream.
If it resolves, I'll draw.
yeah, it
If you don't
resolves
mind-
for me.
If you don't mind not blocking us, so chat, so that viewers can see, I'll look away.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
I'll
Okay.
get my best.
All right. So we have that.
Mm-hmm.
We have that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Oh,
We have that,
yep.
and then those two.
Oh, those are pretty. Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Very interesting. Okay, cool. Whale.
Are we good to look?
Yeah, you're good to look.
Yes.
It was a Jeweled Lotus, Mana Crypt, Dockside, and oddly Nadu.
Sounds good.
For
We've
some
been
reason,
probed.
Nadu and a Black Lotus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, we have to move to end step because we didn't draw any mana that we can actually use.
How does that feel? I would have no idea.
You go first, Misha.
All right. You done?
I'm moving to cleanup. I'm going to pitch my. I guess it doesn't hurt. I'm just gonna pitch my Rite of Flame, and then the rest of I have 7 cards in hand, and your turn, Misha.
I was gonna say that you're pumping somebody else's Rite of Flame now, but nobody else is on Rite of Flame,
Nope.
so you're good.
Yeah.
I'm pumping my own.
All right. I will untap, upkeep, and draw.
Yep.
This is just a cruel, just silly game that we play. I am going to tap the Cavern of Souls for a white and the Chrome Mox for a green and cast the Black Panther.
You got a Panther.
I will put a +1/+1 counter on the Cavern of Souls.
Yeah.
Let's then tap Savannah, the Arbor Elf for a green and the Enduring Vitality for a green. To move this +1/+1 counter off of the Cavern of Souls onto the Black Panther, drawing a card and gaining 1 life.
You got it.
Yes. Interesting.
I will then play a Mox Amber for my 1 spell, or my 1 non-creature spell this turn. You do get to draw, yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
if Mox Amber is fine, I will pass the turn.
Totally
It
fine.
is fine by me. Alright, we will untap. We will draw. We will play this lovely card. Do I do this now or?
I was saying this deck is spiting me because I'm only drawing mana this game.
Yeah, and I'm
Alright.
on the opposite end of the spectrum on that one.
Yeah.
Let's go like this. Tap in for 5, but using only 4. I'll cast a Archmage.
Mhm.
Mage Emeritus is good.
Good by me.
Yeah, that seems pretty good in an Orvar deck too.
Yes. If that is good, I will then just pass the turn.
Sounds good. On tap. Upkeep draw. Okay. So I'll play a Mox Diamond. Yes, you may.
May I draw?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And if
Back
it's
in,
okay,
boys and girls.
I'll
Pitching a gemstone. Nice.
pitch in a gemstone.
Good,
Yeah.
good to me.
Then play Polluted Delta. Pay a life and sacrifice it. And put a fetch effect in the stack. Is that okay?
Yep,
Sounds
all good.
Okay, I'm gonna go get me a tropical island.
I'll just tap my non-usable Mox Opal to flash an op agent for you, Bear.
You got it. You're gonna get it. My
The
tropical
blue
island.
op agent, which is just actually
Hull breacher.
Hull Breacher.
Hull breacher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except instead of making a treasure, it just draws you the card.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why it really should have been and not treasures. I feel like
Nope.
No.
Nope. Nope.
don't
still
know.
broken.
Shutting that one down.
It's amazing how Hull breacher. I mean, it didn't take the committee to ban Hull breacher in Commander, right? I mean, it took like what,
A few
4 months, 6 months at the most.
Mhm.
I think it was 3. I think it was
no,
like 3 or 4 months.
It went on for a while, I think, since it was Commander Legends when it came out, I think. Anyway,
Yeah, Legends
that
is
was
when
a
it came out. It was 2020. I want to say
that
it was
was
like
a
March of 2021. I could be way off though.
yeah, I can't remember. But my point is, they took 4 years to ban Dockside.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hull Breacher banned July 12th, 2021,
Oh, so it was 6. Yeah, it was 6 months.
which I found out from a Forbes article, of all things.
Really?
Yeah.
Forbes has an interest in Magic? Weird.
I think that they had an interest in the financial aspect of Magic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap 4. Yeah, have white and white to cast Trouble in Pairs.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
I don't think you can because of Deafening Silence.
You cannot because of Deafening Silence.
Yeah, you already played your
Deafening-
Mox Diamond.
Oh, you're right. Yes, that is true. Yeah, I
Yeah.
cannot cast that. So, yeah, I guess, yeah, I won't do it. So I'll pass. That is correcto.
Upkeep, this fish is going to die because unfortunately I didn't draw a Simian Spirit Guide and all those cards. Draw for turn.
There it is.
Heck
There's your
yeah,
land.
we
Yes.
love to see it. We're gonna play this Bloodstained Mire. We're gonna crack this Bloodstained Mire. We're going
I thought
to.
you were gonna say you love to see it, then play a basic island,
That would have been funny actually.
and then point at the camera, do handguns at the camera.
Handguns.
Hey.
And then, where is the Volcanic Island? I know I have it. There it is. Just got this thing too.
How long did it take a Leovold to get banned in Commander?
Let's find out because I am on the official Commander thing. It
That
was
one was it?
released almost a full year. It was August 6th, 2016 is when it was printed and banned in 2017 April.
Gotcha.
Yeah, some things they're very like quick with. Other things they just take their time with. You know, like Lutri. Days
Yeah,
ago.
they won't let
Yeah.
us have the tree.
Flash, we had a lot of fun with Flash before Flash got its necessary and needed departure. And yeah, Jewel Lotus also took like 4 years too, which I was like, I didn't realize
Yeah.
Jewel Lotus was a problem, but apparently Jewel Lotus was a problem that was on the radar 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a problem for regular
Yeah.
odds and not specifically cEDH.
Oh yeah. Flash was the
I-
only like cEDH ban that they gave us, and I'm perfectly okay with that.
Yeah, I feel like Jewel Lotus was a problem because it was a power creep and because it was so expensive. If it was a power creep but like Soul Ring priced, I don't think they would have banned it.
Yeah. I'm going to play. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're gonna play Chromox as my only non-creature spell for this turn.
Can I
if
draw?
Chromox is good. Yeah, you can draw. I'm not gonna say no to that. I will exile from hand this copy artifact that I don't need.
Sounds good.
Then going to tap the Chromox for blue and cast Canine, which is a creature. After that, if Canine is good with everybody and Bear doesn't want to mental misstep it, I will pass the turn.
Not today. Not today.
Bear or me, I guess, because I'm in blue as well.
Yeah.
You're now in blue. True.
Very
All right. I am going to untap, upkeep, and draw. Sure. Let's tap the Savannah to pitch a Scurry Oak for the survival of the fittest.
Oof. Yeah. Yep.
All right, that's one combo down.
I'll grab a Rosy Cotton.
Never mind.
I'll shuffle if it matters. I am going to tap for a green and cast a Basking Brood Scale.
Oh heck. Brute Scale is
Ooh,
paid.
oh, the
One more
yeah,
counter to put
I
on
remember
it.
that.
You may create
Mhm.
a thing. You got a bird scale.
So that
Yeah.
is gonna be infinite.
That is going to be infinite. If I can
thinking-
cast the Rosy Cotton.
So, nope, I don't have anything. Would it help if I untap your Chromox, Chris?
Not really, because I can just cast whatever. I have a Chain of Vapor in hand, so like I can cast it off the lands. It's not a big deal for me.
Just yeah. Well, if anybody needs a land, let me know. I don't have a response to that, unfortunately.
The most I can do is literally just I'm gonna tap this for blue and cast Chain of Vapor targeting. Oh no, sorry, it's gonna resolve. Card will
Okay.
Card will resolve.
Yes.
Okay. Resolving Black Panther.
Yep.
Okay.
Counter.
I am going to tap for a white. Or sorry, I don't even need to do that. I'm going to tap for a white, a green, and a colorless, and cast a Rosy Cotton.
Cool. With Rosie on the stack, now I do Chain of Vapor, targeting the Brute Scale.
Yeah. I think I'm 1 mana short from just doing this again.
I believe so, yes.
Because yeah, Rosie's got the summoning sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's not on the battlefield yet, and Brute Scale
yeah.
has something like this.
That too.
Yes. I'm trying to think if I want to sack a land for this. It's a real question.
You can draw 2 bear. Forgot to mention that.
Oh, you're right. Just the one, right?
Just the one, yeah.
Just the one.
Yeah.
You saved the day, Chris. All right. Basking Brute Scale is going to go to hand. I am not going to copy the chain.
Tartar sauce.
I am then going to have 2 triggers off the Rosy Cotton. I will put a +1/+1 counter on this Savannah. And I am going to create a food token, which is going to put a +1/+1 counter on this Arbor Elf.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
And that is going to be my turn.
Oof.
All right. Well, we will untap. Take a damage. Draw.
Sorry, I am shuffling because I did not shuffle after tutoring.
Worse.
We'll play Island as land for turn. And I will bring out my commander. Because that is the only thing I can really do with what's currently in my hand. After, if Orvar is good, I will.
Oh, I think I don't know. I want to respond to that maybe.
Okay, I have no open mana. My Mox Opal is offline at the moment still, so.
Yeah, but Orvar is Orvar.
He's also got a win on his next turn.
Yeah.
That is true. Oh, that's such a predicament. Okay, yeah, I'm good then. Yep, you got it. Pass.
Cool. I will pass the turn.
Sounds good. I guess on your end step, I'll activate the Revi to put it on the battlefield. Like that. Yeah. I'll just untap this and nothing else. So I'll move to my turn.
Yep.
Upkeep and draw. I guess. Well, I can try it now. I guess we'll see. 4 mana for a Troubling Pairs.
Yes.
You got it.
All good.
Sounds good. Awesome. Then I would like to play this Verdant Catacombs as land for turn. Then Archmage. Let me think. Yeah, I'll move to combat. Let me send yeah, I have to send the Revi.
Send it to Misha. Send it to Misha.
You have no reach at the moment, right, Misha? Or flyers?
I do not have reach, no.
Okay, so the Revi at Misha and Marvin at Chris.
Yep. Marvin is 2, correct?
Yeah. 2/2.
I'll take it.
No blocks for me.
No blocks.
Sounds good. Then with that, get 2 untap triggers. I'm gonna untap these 2.
Sounds perfect.
And then on second main, I'm thinking. So no, nothing I can do. I'll move to Isaac and pass.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Interesting. Very interesting. Play Steam Vents, take 2. This is very, very tough. Because I know what's in his hand.
You know, 2 of the cards in the hand.
Yeah. And I know it's in your hand too, yeah.
Oh. How do we know what's in? Oh yeah, obviously.
I
He
get-
looked at your hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay a blue, cast Mockingbird.
Targeting Rosie Cotton. No.
Would be funny.
Yeah.
I have very limited targets though. If Mockingbird is good, it's going to enter as a copy of Esper Sentinel
Mm.
because I spent X mana on it. Or, sorry, I spent 1 mana to cast the spell, so I can only find something
Yeah.
or less. Then I'm going to do a funny. I'm going
love
to.
Not 20 Gaming, hello, thanks for joining us and thanks for your questions.
I'm going to cast.
I think.
A Windfall.
Oh, give me 1 second. I'll get back to you.
For the Mockingbird.
No. So Mockingbird
No.
says you may have it enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield with mana value less than or equal to the amount of mana spent to cast.
Oh, interesting. So it's not just the
Yeah.
X.
Not
Gotcha.
just
Yeah.
X.
Yeah.
That's why it's so much better than some of the
Yeah.
others.
And then except it's a bird in addition to its other types and has flying.
And
So
has
I have
flying.
flying as
Okay.
So I missed.
Which works
what-
really good with Valley Flood Caller if you make it into like a
Yeah.
mana dork.
What did
Yeah.
What did you end up copying with the Mockingbird?
Your Esper Sentinel.
Esper. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now with Windfall, I have
And then
2
with
triggers.
3 mana.
I have 2 triggers. I have Esper and Troubling Purse.
Yep.
Mhm.
You get
Okay.
them.
I'll draw from Esper. Then I'll draw from Trouble.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay. Now responses to Windfall. Misha.
Nothing from me. Yep, nothing from me.
Yeah, I got nothing because I can't use my Mox Opal.
Mm.
Got it. Okay. So going to
I've got
me.
4 in hand.
My goal is to try and just get the bird scale out of his hand.
But yeah,
It's a very dangerous goal, though,
1 second, please.
because I have a survival.
Yeah.
Huh. We are on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honestly don't think it's smart to give. Well, you'll get rid of the. What's the name? The brute scale with this Windfall.
Yeah, the bird scale.
Mhm.
I mean, it's gonna reset the hands and get rid of what's in my hand too, but like, unless you have something that you've drawn that can deal with both my Windfall on my turn and then his bird scale on his turn, that's the only thing I can say like it makes it worth countering for you. But
I think.
that was my intention, was just to get rid of the bird scale.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Shh. I'm gonna. So. This won't affect you as much. And so with the brute scale, pretty much is you get infinite creatures,
can-
0/1s, which
I
have
can draw
4
my
colorless.
I can draw my deck with the Black Panther. So I can make infinite 0/1s. I can make them infinitely
And draw a
large.
card.
I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
draw
yeah.
my deck, and I can give haste to everything at some point.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's why Black Panther is the commander, because it's busted.
It's pretty low key busted.
Yeah.
The fact that they made its ability colorless.
Yeah, I was like, what is this, TIM 2.0?
Yeah, my thing is. So Chris, you're hoping to draw into something to. Oh no, but if we get rid of the brute scale, we have no. Okay, yeah. Sorry, my bad. I'm just.
No, you're good. You're good.
Think-
Like I said, my whole I know it's essentially giving everybody whatever size hand. I think you have the most cards in hand. It's gonna do that with everybody. Oh,
Yeah.
Nope.
Jeff,
We
you
lost.
us.
We lost
Yep,
Jeff.
I'm here.
But the goal was to just get rid of the
True.
brute scale. I think what I should have done in hindsight, and this will be a learning moment for me as well, is I should have discussed with the table, like,
Mm.
hey, I can get rid of the brood scale with a windfall if that's cool with everybody, and then go from there versus like where we're at now. So that's kind of my apologies on
Yeah.
that one.
No,
my
it's fine.
my whole like thing was like I was tunnel vision, like I need to get rid of this brood scale somehow.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, this conversation would have happened regardless if when you asked, if you had asked before, or right now as it's happening. So it's fine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tap Mox Diamond for a white. I want to cast Enlightened Tutor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That effectively, yeah, means that the
draw a
windfall
card.
is going to go up as well.
Yeah,
Yep.
totally. So
Enlightened Tutor is good with me. Chris cannot respond to it, so it's on to Jeff. Yeah.
video.
And I
Okay.
can't with my
Yep.
non-working Mox Opal.
Sweet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get oh. So this will give me card as well. Just came across something, and I don't know if I want to keep that or something else. Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna grab a One Ring, put it on top,
Okay.
and shuffle, and then after that I'll pass on the Windfall.
How many cards in hand?
I have 5.
Oh, let me
Or
tell you. Yeah, I was thinking about casting something else, but I can't.
Yeah, I don't think you can with the Deafening
Anymore.
Silence either. Yeah.
Let me see. So this goes to the top. No, I can't. So if I had one more mana, So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
all right, a full grip, everybody.
Yeah, I'm pitching the Basking Brood Scale.
I'm pitching, funny enough, a Razorkin Needlehead.
Ooh.
Born Upon a Wind, Grinding Station, Gamble, and Talisman of Creativity. I literally was
That
trying
race-
to like the combo win.
That Razorkin would have stopped me from winning.
Oh yeah, it would have. Until at least until you found like removal or something.
Yeah. I'm pitching a Nykthos, a Twiddle, a Great Doctrine, and a Blur.
Nice. That's a good one. Yeah.
Mhm.
I pitched
Yeah.
Matter Drain, Avon, Emergent Zone, Talisman of Unity, Green Sun Zenith, Mindbreak Trap, and Noxious Revival.
Mhm.
That's nice.
Let me know when you move to your end step, Chris.
I am going to move to end step.
I am going to tap the Black Panther for green, and I will pitch a Llanowar Elf to the Survival of the Fittest.
Yep. You can do that.
I'm going to grab an Eternal Witness.
I had a feeling. I was also hoping the windfall would draw me into interaction for you on your turn too, just in
Mhm.
case.
All right. Anything else before I go to my
Nope,
Turn.
right here.
Nope.
cool? Untap, upkeep, and draw. Waiting for somebody to hit me with a silence.
Oh wait, was this on Chris's end step?
I
What?
end stepped, pitched the
Oh yeah,
Llanowar
yeah.
Elf
You're right.
to the
You're
Survival.
right. Yes, the survival.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
gosh. Shoot. Yeah. No effects on upkeep.
Okay. I will draw.
Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting thought. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana to play with. I need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I am going to tap this. It's interesting too. Okay. So here is what I'm gonna do. Is I am going to tap this Mox Amber for green and pitch a Village Bellringer to the Survival of the Fittest.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab an Allosaurus Shepherd.
Oh, okay. Does that come into play right away?
No, it goes to
No.
hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
got
go
it.
straight to him.
All right. I am then going to.
I hope somebody drew a Mindbreak Trap.
I've not cast a spell yet this turn.
Not
True,
yet.
true.
I think I can do all of this without casting. I technically
Bird Scale would be
Yeah.
my third creature.
it would be my third spell.
Yeah.
Just trying to think if there's a way that I can make sure this goes through. All right, let's tap the Cavern of Souls for a colorless and play a Mana Bolt.
May we draw?
You may draw.
Alright. I drew.
Drawing. Jeez. Okay, Mana Vault, good. I'll pass.
Okay. I am going. Chris, are you good on the Mana Vault?
Yeah, it's gonna be fine here.
Okay, I'm gonna tap for a green and play an Allosaurus Shepherd.
Yep.
Second spell. I have a draw.
You do have a draw, yeah.
I'll
I know. We're trying out here in these streets.
Allosaurus Shepherd. It's just green creatures, right? Or any creatures?
Green spell.
Green spells.
Green spells. Yeah.
Spells.
And it can't be countered itself.
Yeah. No, I have. Can Jeff? You cannot cast anything. Chris, you
I
can
cannot,
cast anything.
unfortunately.
Dang it. Okay. Yeah.
I have
Good.
no mana.
I'm
Pass,
so
pass.
ready for Chris to have the Mindbreak Trap in hand.
Honestly, the only interaction I have, you don't have the colored sources or colored permanents that it can interact with.
Gotcha.
I have a Pirate
Oh,
Blast and a Reb.
Oh wow. Okay.
Everything else is just what it is.
I am going to tap the Mana Vault for 3 colorless. I will use these beautiful mana trackers from Cody and Allison. I will spend 1 of that going down to 2 colorless, and then tap Rosy Cotton for a green and the Enduring Vitality for a green. Getting the casting the Eternal Witness uncounterable. Targeting the Basking Brood Scale.
Spell
yeah.
number 3. Spell number 3. Iffity
So,
TVs.
I can't do anything. Nope.
Yep, sorry, I missed. I'm gonna bump this up and then bump this up off the Allosaurus Shepherd.
Oh
Right
yeah.
off the
Mhm.
Eternal Witness.
Yeah.
And then I am going to tap for a green with the Arbor Elf and a colorless and cast the Basking Brood Scale.
Come on. Trap. Who's got it?
Counterable.
Uncounterable,
I do.
yeah.
No mind break traps here.
No, sorry.
Wait, Mindbreak Trap exiles the spell. It's not a counter spell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so Mindbreak Trap would work here.
Yeah, unfortunately, no go.
No. That will,
Alright,
Chris. That will.
Unfortunately, it was only a mana
uh,
drain for me.
Let me respond to. Yeah, I guess it doesn't make any difference. Yeah, because
Unless you
there's
got
still
like
the
a
deafening
Path to
silence.
Exile or something, or Swords to Plowshares.
No, I still don't have enough mana. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna sack
up on
Verdant
the wind.
Catacombs for a Breeding Pool, taking 2 damage. And where's my life? And then tap it with this for Born Upon a Wind.
Just so you know, that does lock you out of spells for the rest of the turn.
Yeah, non-creature
Okay.
spells though.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. I suppose. Creature spells do matter
Yeah,
here.
no, nothing.
All right. Basking Brute
You
Scale
got
is
it.
going to resolve. I'm going to put the counter here, and then let me walk everybody through what's going to happen here.
Yep.
I'm going to use this colorless and tap the Savannah to adapt the Basking Brood Scale. What that's going to do is put a +1/+1 counter on the Basking Brood Scale. Basking Brood Scale reads, whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on Basking Brood Scale, I may create a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn creature, sacrifice this creature, add a colorless mana. So that's going to put this beautiful Eldrazi spawn token onto the battlefield. Rosie Cotton up here, I'm just going to flip her this way so we know, says, whenever I create a token, I put a +1/+1 counter on target creature I control. So then I'm going to put that counter back on the Basking Brood Scale, creating another Eldrazi spawn token. Every iteration of this is going to put a +1/+1 counter on lands as well. I'm then going to do this 3 million times, creating 3 million Eldrazi spawn tokens, putting 3 million +1/+1 counters on the Cavern of Souls and the Savannah, and then I'm going to use Black Panther, which lets me pay 3 and move counters from my lands, to make my entire board as large as possible, and then draw my deck.
Yeah, and that's the
with-
mind vibranium ability, right?
Yeah.
And then finale for
Yeah. Actually,
Walking Ballista
or just hardcast
or
Walking
walking
Ballista.
ballista.
Yeah.
But just so I'm safe, I will cast a. Actually, I don't have colored mana. No, I do. I'm gonna tap for green and cast a Veil of Summer, and then I'll cast a Walking
Well, you've
Ballista.
already cast the Mana Vault.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I
Yeah.
cannot do that.
So the only other two blue players that could interact, I can't interact at all as much
Okay.
as I want to.
Same.
Yeah.
I will
Me
cast the
neither.
Walking Ballista, and then use all of that mana to machine gun everybody
I
down.
forgot to draw off of Bear's Born Upon a Wind trigger, but even then I drew Sword Splashers, doesn't give me anything. But yeah, GG is good stuff.
Cool.
Good
Very
game.
good
Love to see,
one.
love to see
Yeah,
what
good
Con
game.
forever do it.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah,
And-
if you didn't wheel and it got to my next turn, it probably would have been interesting because I was going to probably twiddle and untap my Mana Vault, which would have created a copy of Mana Vault.
hmm
I probably would have blurred my Archmage, which would have made a copy of Archmage and drew me a card from that and the Archmage. And then the Trait Doctrine just targeting something else, changing the text and ciphering it onto something, but then just drawing into more cards.
I
Yeah,
was
hoping
drawing
you
a.
had the twiddle in your hand when I would
Hmm.
vault too.
Nice. I was drawing a Llanowar Elf, so I was going to be able to just get the Basking Brood Scale back. So,
Nice.
But-
Oh my gosh. Pretty good. Well, I mean, after the first game going the way it went for you, I'm glad you got this one, and you got it really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a good game.
yeah. I'm happy with it.
Definitely. And hey, thank you, Nat20 Gaming on chat. Nat20 was asking us about Slinger decks, how they would do in cEDH. And Justin there was really good at just giving some feedback. And I agree with Justin. It's definitely
Same.
something you should try because
Yeah.
there's two main factors when you play cEDH. One is people won't know what your spell slinger is like, so you have the element of surprise. And the second one is that sometimes, I mean, I include myself in this statement. Sometimes cEDH players we're not really good at reading tables or threads, so you might get away with it. But the best chance you have in making sure it works or not is playing it against cEDH decks. And then as you play it, you'll realize what things you can change or what things are not working, because it's really hard. It will really depend on the pod composition, what other commanders are there, how experienced the players are, and even the turn order that you're playing. So there's so many factors to tell you it's gonna work or it's not gonna work. You really need to go ahead and try it yourself.
Yeah. Is Sakashima Clark considered a spellslinger deck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
It's
a
very. It's
bunker
very
deck.
much. Yeah. It's. Oh, hello, Toby.
Absolutely. Oh, hello.
He's like, it is time for me to come hang out.
Arabo
Yes.
wants to play.
Yeah. He is now Rabo with colossification attached to him.
That's so cool.
Now his my girlfriend just came home, so
Hmm.
he's like, I need to go see her. There
Of
we go.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with that note, I really thank you all for being here. These were
Yeah.
two amazing games. I'm really glad we had them. I enjoyed it. I learned. So I'm gonna be more careful with Black Panther from now on.
Black Panther, yeah, Misha is honestly probably he loves Selesnya, and the second going from Emil when we first started doing this and then going into like Black Panther where it is now, it's been a treat.
Mhm.
In
Yeah.
Misha's hands, it's literally like,
Nice.
all right, gotta keep an eye on you.
Nice. Good to see. Good to see that. It reminds me. I mean, this color pair. The only other deck that I've seen playing it's Sithis. You know, the enchantment deck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which locks everybody down. And I like this one, Black Panther, because it's more proactive. You have some stack pieces, but you don't bank on those too much. I mean, you have ways and means to just go ahead and move forward, which I like. I mean, it makes it easier for other players to enjoy the game as well too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Awesome.
I initially built it heavy stacks, and then I moved it to trying to turbo, and now it's this happy medium between the two. Like, it can probably win on turn 3, but it tries to win by turn 5. I think is pretty average win for it. So
Yeah, especially with like games being relatively longer
mhm.
than normal.
Exactly. Yeah, I guess that's why I'm getting away with playing the Revi right now, because games are going a little bit longer than they normally do.
Yeah.
And if there's a rock side at a table, I know what I have to mulligan for to try to stop that and give
Yeah.
me a chance. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty much like mid-range still the meta, I think. So,
Mhm.
so yeah, I think
Just don't play against our co-host Dano's Manaless Dredge deck, which is very fast and very scary.
is
No,
it?
it's
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's very fast and very scary.
I'm gonna look
it's
it up.
crazy how it started off as me hearing rumors about an Ezio Manaless Dredge list, him being like, okay, I'm gonna build one. He builds it, realizes, no, I don't really need what I think it's Sans White. So he's like, yeah, I don't need the
Yeah.
white. And then makes it Thrasios File Smasher, and oh my gosh, it's crazy how consistent that deck is.
Wow. I'll look it up and
Nobody's
find
using
it. Take a look at it for sure.
Yeah, we'll
Anyway.
share it with you. So.
That'd be nice. Yes, thank you. Hey, friends, thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind, I'd like you all to take as much time as you want to say goodnight to viewers. Please make sure to share where they can find you. I'm going to share you all your links right here, right now on chat. So yeah, let people know where they can find you, where you'll be at, and anything else that you want to say, please go ahead. It's your time. So go ahead. Let's start with you, Misha. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, my name is Misha. I am one of 4 members of That's Not cEDH. We stream Mondays and starting back on every other Wednesday, so keep an eye on our schedule for that. We mostly stream cEDH, but as our name prohibits, we are also allowed to play regular EDH or other things on stream. So it is a flexible name, but no, we really do our best to make the game accessible. We like to play decks that you don't necessarily see at tournaments, and we just like to share this format with as many people as we can, because I think this, out of all the formats I've played, and I was a huge Commander player before this, I think cEDH is my favorite format, and the people that play it are just, for the most part, really cool, really friendly, and really welcoming. So I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the community, and as we said at the beginning of stream, we are going to in a couple of weeks be on Mod Anon's stream Monday the 17th, and then we are all going to be at MagicCon Chicago, and Chris will tell you about some of the things happening there. But why don't we let Jeff say hi and say bye as well?
Go ahead,
Well,
Jeff.
thank you, Misha. Yeah, hey everyone, I'm MTG Sir Jeff. I am the host of Command and Conquer MTG. It's a new channel that I just started myself. I am focusing primarily on cEDH. It's just like Misha said, it really has become kind of my favorite format to play, just because of just all the different brews you can do. And I kind of feel like even with their whole thing with that's not cEDH, of like, is that really a cEDH commander? I feel like I've also got some brews just of my own that fit into that realm as well, because especially with like Sauron, he's just such a big guy. He does so many different things, but he does have two abilities at his very bottom that are pretty much the primary focus of the deck, of just looting through the deck and finding wins. But yeah, so currently I've just been streaming just off and on throughout the week whenever I've got time. Just starting games, having people join, just having fun playing against many different decks. And in a few weeks, hopefully either maybe I think it's the 18th or the 20th, kind of right up leading to MTGO Chicago, I'm hoping to have my first real episode, and with a focus on people brewing Command cEDH decks from Aether Drift. So I'm really excited about that. There will be more info about that coming out soon. You can find that on Twitch, or not Twitch, Twitter, or X as it's called now. And I also will be at MTGO Chicago as well, coming up in a few weeks, on Saturday and Sunday, jamming as much cEDH as I can. So if you're wanting to get into a game, you will find me there.
Oh, you're on mute, Bear.
Sorry, I was happy talking in Spanish, so don't you worry, it's all good. So no, I was just saying, make sure you follow everybody here. Links are right there in chat, and yeah, let's hear from Chris as well.
Yeah, and yeah, last but not least, the group will be over in Chicago for, I think, Friday as Louis like learn and play cEDH. So yeah, come on by, say hi to everybody. And
there will be decks for you to borrow if you don't have any, and instructions for how to play those decks. So
yep, either we're going to be teaching or learning ourselves, or even playing. It'll be a fun time. So
sweet. Absolutely, and yeah, we were chatting about Justin from Sylvan Scholars as well. Will be joining you all on your stream, right?
On Monday.
Yeah, on Monday, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, and we are doing Aether Drift, cEDH. All four commanders will be Aether Drift. So.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm excited to see the Saheeli list.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely an idea. It's 12% of an idea, but I'm pretty sure I'll have something figured out by the time Monday hits.
Pretty good. Amazing. Well, friends, thank you so much for being here again. Really appreciate it. As for me, I am Fernando, also known as Bear Claymore. You can find social links if you go to bearclaymore.com. If you want to sign up to play here on stream at any point, on that same website you'll find access to the Discord, and within the Discord you can sign up for games here on stream every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. What else? I don't have anything any travels or presentations or anything going on in the near future. I'm gonna try to make my way into MagicCon, either Atlanta or Vegas, or probably both, hopefully. But yeah, if that doesn't happen, it's totally fine. I just keep enjoying friends and games online, and I'll try to keep up with them so that you all can enjoy from home. Thank you to people that are in chat. Nat20, Megan, thank you so much for being here. We also had earlier our new friend Prime Shifter. Thank you so much. Mihai, hello. thanks for being here as well, and a whole bunch of people that were watching us. We're gonna move on now to watch another stream. My dear friend Alex from Trivial Encounters is playing Pendragon. If you don't know what Pendragon is, please stay tuned because it's a really fun format and it's gaining a lot of traction, at least in the circle that I know about. A lot of people are enjoying it and they say great things about it. So if you don't mind staying on for a second, just say hi, say hello, give them a follow if you don't mind. But also don't forget to give this channel a follow. We really appreciate every single one of you that follows us, because what we do is we just do it because we like it. And if we see by your follow that you're liking it, it's just very motivating for us to keep doing it. So if you want to, please go ahead and do so. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all. We'll see you all next Friday with more cEDH here with Sylvan Scholars. Have a great night, and see you later. Be nice, be kind. See you the next time. Bye. Bye.
There's only one way to make the impossible possible. A bit of cheating.
Cheat on cookies and cream with cookies and cream. Big on protein, low on sugar, huge on flavor. What? It's basically cheating.
The battlefield, you may pay 1, and if you do, draw a card. Yeah.